yes! What a great and positive word. Now, just because it's a great and positive word doesn't mean you always have to be agreeable and use it. It's okay to say yes. It's okay to say no. But make sure that you speak up and say one of them. And you don't even have to answer yes or no. You could also explain, I'll figure that out later. Or can I get back to you later? We of course want to say yes to adventure. However, we also want to make sure we're using prepare, explore, and share when saying yes. Because prepare is making sure that we stay safe, that we learn. We don't want to just jump straight into exploring. So it's okay to say, yes, I want to do that adventure. So yes is great for moving out of our comfort zones, of jumping into exploring, into adventure. And we want to get to that point of jumping in. Just make sure you're safe and prepared first. And let's move forward with positivity and say yes. We of course want to stay within our morals when we say yes. And we want to stay true to ourselves. So maybe there's a time that you agree to do an adventure or to want to go on an adventure, but then you learn that it's something that you don't want to do or that no longer interests you. It's okay to say no. Make sure to explain yourself to your friends or whoever you're saying no to so that they are understanding. Take the thought of me wanting to ride an elephant. I found out that it's probably not a very moral thing to do. So I took that off of my life adventure list. Well, it's still written there, because I don't erase what I say. But I took it off in the way of, I'm not going to do that anymore. So just because you say yes to it doesn't mean you have to do it. So make sure to get yourself to say yes to living. But make sure to stay balanced when using yes. So today's mission, let's focus on being more positive. How can we take things that we don't typically like and make them positive? So maybe things like chores. I don't like washing dishes, but I do wash dishes and I turn it into a positive. I ask other people for help. Hey, if you dry, I'll wash. Or if you wash, I'll dry. Even listening to music can help improve your mood of things that you don't like doing. Perhaps you don't like doing homework, but taking time to realize what homework is doing for you. It's enriching your mind, enriching yourself. Taking even just that simple mindset and working that out can turn things like homework into a positive. What things am I learning? What is this doing for me? So today I want you to take out your journal and I want you to write out the things that you find to be negatives. Now, they could be different than things that I find to be negative. I even love exercise, but every time I go to do certain exercises, I'm exhausted and it's hard for me to get motivated to jump in and do it. But once I start exercising, I'm so happy and I wonder, why was I not wanting to do this? I love exercising. But for some reason, when I go to start going to exercise, I don't want to. The way that I get myself to exercise is to just start moving. And sometimes I get a friend involved. Hey, can you help me exercise? So the rules are to get yourself to create your negatives to positives, is to create fun. Get support. Figure out why it's good for you. And just get yourself moving. Jump into the exploring part. Of course, you did your preparing first, but you've got to get yourself motivated or inspired. I like the word inspired a lot. That is what really helps me, getting inspired. An object in motion stays in motion. A body in motion stays in motion. A mind in motion stays in motion. Even just saying the word, yes, I can do this, is a great way to get yourself to jump up and do the negative things that you're not looking forward to doing. This is the foundational work to create a life you want to enjoy living every day. So here's some ideas of things that you might not like. Doing chores, washing dishes, taking out the trash, cleaning your room, doing homework, eating healthy, exercising. You might like these things, but these are just ideas of typical things that some people don't like. The important thing to do is to write down the things that you find to be negatives and turn them into positives. The way to create positives from negatives is to create fun, get others involved, and say yes. This is the foundational work to create a life you want to enjoy living every day. Adventure on.